All right, good morning, everybody. Good morning, wherever you're joining from. My name is Joseph Izebere, and I am the one that is going to be presenting the seminar today, which is focusing on the educational treasures of Atlantic Canada. I know that some people are still joining us. I know that people have joined us. I know that people are still joining us. But while people are joining us, I would like to lay out some important information um, as regards this seminar before we go into detail. First of all, we're currently running a promo, a 50% discount on application fees to schools in the Atlantic provinces of Canada. This promo started on the 9th of October 2023, and it is going up until the 16th of October 2023, which is on Monday. Secondly, the promo is eligible for every January, May, and September 2024 intake across the available schools in Atlantic provinces. We're also going to go into that. And also
So
relevant document
relevant document,
relevant
relevant
documents
doc-
application process includes your international passport, your degree certificate, your degree transcript, your O-level results, and your resume. Also your curriculum vitae. That's your resume. All right, now I like us to begin this session. I don't know if you can hear me or if you can see my screens. If you can hear me, please, I'd like you to indicate that you can hear me. Hello, can everybody hear me? Just to be sure.
Yes, we can hear you.
All right, thank you very much for your response, sir. Like I said earlier, my name is Joseph, and I officially welcome you to this webinar that is holding today, the 14th of October 2023, and I hope that it will be a very engaging webinar and a very engaging class for all of us. Now, our topic for today is charting your course, the educational treasure of Atlantic Canada. Like I said earlier, if you are interested, you will get an exclusive 50% discount on application fees to Canadian schools in the Atlantic provinces. We're going to go into details as we go on with the slides. Now, the Atlantic part of Canada refers to the region comprised of four major provinces: the Newfoundland and Labrador, Prince Edward Island, Nova Scotia, and New Brunswick. Now, these provinces are adjacent to the Atlantic Ocean. Okay, that's why they are referred to as the Atlantic part of Canada. That's why they're referred to as the Atlantic provinces, and that's where we're going to be focusing on today. Now, the primary objective of this webinar today is to educate us on the study benefits available for international students in the Atlantic provinces of Canada. Like I said earlier, the Atlantic provinces of Canada, which is Newfoundland and Labrador, Prince Edward Island, Nova Scotia, and New Brunswick. Okay, they are the Atlantic provinces of Canada, and they offer several benefits for international students. Each of these provinces, they have their unique charm, they have their cultural offerings, they have their quality educational institutions that is very advantageous to international students. Many a times, international students want to go to Canada, but then they are not fully educated about the Atlantic provinces in Canada. But then the Atlantic provinces in Canada, like I stated earlier, has its benefits. Now, some of these benefits include quality education, quality education institutions. Now, the Atlantic provinces are home to reputable universities, to reputable colleges, to reputable research institutions that offer high quality education across various disciplines in terms of arts, social sciences, engineering, medicals. You think about it, agriculture, tourism, hospitality, across various disciplines. And these institutions are recognized for their academic standard and research contributions to the educational world at large. Number two, research opportunities. Now, Many universities in the Atlantic provinces have strong research programs that provide opportunities for students to engage in cutting edge research projects in various fields. Like I said, quality education is the first one. Atlantic provinces have reputable universities that offer quality education across various disciplines. Now, they also offer quality research opportunities across various fields in their several provinces. And yes, we all know that Canada is a good place for you to further your education or for you to even begin your educational journey. But then we should also know that they offer quality education and quality research opportunities. Now, cost of living. I know that most of us, or many of us, that have the desire to leave Nigeria to greener pastures are always bothered about the cost of living because we are not ready to live. Sorry, did somebody say something? Okay, I'll go on with this. I'll go on with the slides. Now we are bothered about the cost of living because we don't want to leave our home country and go to another country and continue feeding from hand to mouth. But then it will excite you to know that the cost of living in the Atlantic provinces is generally lower compared to larger Canadian cities like Ontario, like Toronto, like British Columbia, and the rest of them as we know it. The Atlantic provinces is very advantageous for international students in terms of accommodation, in terms of transportation, in terms of daily expenses. Accommodation in the sense that you are not necessarily going have to live in a expensive house to get the quality of accommodation. You don't have to enter expensive buses or use Uber or Bolt. Spend as much money as you would on the regular public buses, and even your daily expenses. That's like your feeding, your regular miscellaneous spending. Everything is average and very advantageous to international students. Safety and security is another benefits that international students have when they study in the Atlantic provinces of Canada. Now, generally, Canada is known for being a safe and secure country, and this also holds true for the Atlantic provinces. Now, the Atlantic provinces offer a peaceful environment that is conducive for both studying and personal development. Meaning, if you are living in Nigeria or wherever you are to the Atlantic provinces of Canada, if you're going to study, you're going to get quality education, quality research opportunities. And if you're going there for personal development, you are safe, you are secure. There's no, oh, the economy is going to run down today and it's going to affect you or anything like that. No, there's economic security, there's political security, there's health security. Everything is just in place, to the benefit of anybody that is going there, especially to international students. Easy permanent residence application process. Now, when we are living, we all have the mindset that when we're leaving the country, we want to go there, and start a life there better than the life we're living here. Okay. And most of the time, study route is the way we go. Now, it will also excite you to know that the application for permanent residency is very stress free, is very stressless. Like you're not under pressure, you're not going to sweat to do it. Once you are in school, you have your study visa, you get your work visa, you can easily apply for a permanent residence application process. Okay. And before I go to the last benefit, which is job, it is I would like to reiterate some information that I said earlier to those that are just joining, because I can see that some people are just joining. Now, we started a promo on the 9th of October 2023 that is running up until the 16th of October, which is on Monday, 2023. Now, this promo is a 50% discount on the application fees for any school you want to apply for in the Atlantic provinces of Canada. That's one. Number two, the promo is eligible for every January 2024, May 2024, and September 2024 intake. Okay, meaning if you are interested in this promo, your desired intake must be for the year 2024. If you are going to enter 2025, the promo is not eligible to you. Okay. The relevant document for the application process includes your international passport, your degree certificate, your degree transcript, your O-level results, and your resume. Now, I also forgot to mention this earlier, but if you are interested in the promo and if you are interested in starting the application process, you have today, tomorrow, and Monday. After Monday, the promo goes off. After Monday, the promo goes off. Now, I think I need to explain the promo deadline. Now, the promo deadline is on Monday, but it means that if you show interest between now and Monday for any 2024 intake, for any 2024 intake, the promo is valid to you, it's valid for you. But after Monday, the promo is not valid anymore. You will pay your 100% application fee after Monday for Atlantic provinces. Now, going back to our slides, job opportunities. This is a very vital part of our relocating or our relocation process to the Atlantic provinces of Canada. Now, job opportunities for international students in Atlantic Canada varies depending on factors, several factors such as the province, the field of study, and the specific job market conditions. However, it is important for us to know that Atlantic Canada has a very diverse economy. Okay, it has industries that offer employment opportunities for both local and international students. Meaning, whatever job opportunities is very what is viable in Atlantic provinces of Canada, it is very particular to international students also. Now, before November 15, 2022, students in Canada generally were limited to working for 20 hours per week, meaning you can only for the 7 days for the 7 days of the week you're limited to 20 hours per week. But as of November 15, 2022, the IRCC announced that students will be allowed to work more than 20 hours a week, and this privilege ends December 31st, 2023, which is December of this year, December 21st of this year, midnight. You get. As of today, international students in Canada are temporarily able to work for more than 20 hours per week during the academic year. Now, during holidays, you can work more than 20 hours. You can work 40 hours, you can work 60 hours, depending on your strength, your personal strength. That's during holiday periods. After graduation, students may be eligible for a post-graduation work permit, allowing them to work in Canada for a certain duration. This is where your work permit comes in place. Now, I know that some of you are worried, but yes, if you apply for a student visa with us, you get your student permit. We can also help you process your work permit visa and also your permanent residency visa. Just for those of you that are wondering, or for those of you that might have questions as regards your work permit and your study visa later on. Now, these are some in-demand student job roles and student internships that are available in the Atlantic provinces of Canada, and I will be mentioning some of the provinces that are very specific with these job roles and internships. Now, information technology. Atlantic Canada, we might not know this, but Atlantic Canada has a growing technology sector, particularly in cities like Halifax, which is in Nova Scotia, and St. John's, which is in Newfoundland and Labrador. You know, opportunities in software development, IT consulting, computer science, UI, UX design, computer engineering is very rampant in this province, which is Newfoundland and Labrador and Nova Scotia. Healthcare and life sciences are also very rampant in Newfoundland and Labrador. You know, hospitals, research institutions, healthcare facilities, medical courses, healthcare professions, research and support roles. They are also very rampant. Education and research also. Universities and research institutions in the region offer part-time research or teaching assistant positions for students in relevant fields. Tourism and hospitality. Now, coastal provinces like Prince Edward Island and Nova Scotia attract tourists, creating opportunities in creating job opportunities in hotels, in restaurants, and the broader hospitality industry. So, for those of us that are interested in hospitality, in hospitable jobs, coastal provinces like Prince Edward Island and Nova Scotia is where we should put our eyes on. Now, agriculture. Now one thing I'm going to mention to us is that agriculture is a major economic foundation for the Atlantic provinces of Canada. Agriculture, food, they are very keen on agriculture. So for those of us that are looking into going into the agricultural sector, Prince Edward Island is known for its agricultural spree, its agricultural excellence, and it has opportunities in farming, food processing, and other related industries. Now, manufacturing and engineering. New Brunswick has a presence in manufacturing and engineering, and it offers opportunities for engineers and professionals in this sector. New Brunswick is particularly interested in engineers, and they are very keen on giving job roles to engineering related individuals, engineering related students, to help them further their career and also their education. Now, retail and customer service, like I said, agriculture, fisheries, aquaculture, and international organizations. Now, I'd like to talk about customer service real briefly. Now, customer service is a general job role that is very open to international students. Not just international students, everybody, but we are international students. Now, customer service is a job role that is very open to international students because you don't need any degree to get a customer service role or to be a customer service representative. You just have to go through training, and once the company that you've gone through training finds you fit for the job role, you get an employment. Okay, you get an internship. That's why many international students today, if you ask those of your friends that if you have friends or relatives that are abroad, many international students get customer service roles. Is at the tip of their fingers. It's easy to get customer service roles. So for those of us that are interested in customer service roles, this is an opportunity for us to grab. International organizations and NGOs mostly offer internships. They have a presence in the region, providing opportunities in areas such as development, sustainable, and social services. So for those of us that are also very interested in social services, international organizations, they have a keen presence in the Atlantic provinces of Canada. Non-governmental organizations also have a keen presence in the Atlantic provinces of Canada across every province. That's Newfoundland and Labrador, Nova Scotia, New Brunswick, and Prince Edward Island. Now, other substantial benefits include community engagement, quality of life, language and cultural experiences. Now, quality of life, the Atlantic provinces are known for providing a high quality of life. Students enjoy a balance between academic pursuits and a more relaxed lifestyle. Now, let me just explain this briefly. Now, what they are trying to say, or what I am trying to say, is as you are schooling, you are living a relaxed lifestyle. Not like some people that are in Nigeria that are trying to balance work and school and then they have to sweat to do that. No. In in the Atlantic province of Canada, it is very chilled. It is very stress-free. Like I mentioned, very chilled. Like you are chilling. As you are schooling, you are chilling. You might not even know that you are working, but then you are schooling, you're working, you're making your money. Everywhere is smooth. There's no need to be praying to God for basic amenities. Everything is provided for you there. All you have to do is just, you know, do your due diligence. Do your due diligence. Quality of life is very keen there. Community engagement. The smaller the size of the community in the Atlantic provinces often mean that students have more opportunities to engage with local organizations, participate in community events, and build strong networks. One thing I like to say is the networks you build is the biggest investment a human being can ever make. And when you have a very engaging community, that is very advantageous to you. I hope we understand. Participating in community events, not the one that you will go to class, you come back, you will go to your bed. No, you have to engage. You have to build networks. It's part of it. We can help you. We can help you move abroad, we can help you get a study visa, a study permit, a work permit, but then we cannot help you build networks. You have to do that when you get there, and it's actually very advantageous to us. Language and cultural experience. Studying in Atlantic provinces provides an opportunity to experience both the English and the French language environments. Not just the French, but then every other international body represented there, depending on the province. Now, this is very valuable for language acquisition and cultural exposure. Now, when we get there, we learn their language, we learn their culture. We also teach their culture. We also teach them our language. Not that we will sit down, not that we will sit them down and start telling them that, oh, in Nigeria, Yoruba, you say come is wa, or Igbo to say come is bia. No, not that you do that. But then daily lifestyle, your daily lifestyle will teach them how your language and culture is. Also, international students with language skills find opportunities in language services, including translation and interpretation. And most of the time, translation and interpretation falls under the category of social services. So, yeah, these are the other substantial benefits that are included when you show interest in studying in the Atlantic provinces of Canada. Now, popular schools in Atlantic provinces of Canada, amongst others, these are just the popular schools, the ones with high demand. Now, there's Cape Breton University, Sydney, in Nova Scotia. There's University of New Brunswick in St. John in New Brunswick. There's University of Manitoba in Manitoba. There's University of Saskatchewan in Saskatchewan. There's University of Regina in Regina, Saskatchewan. There's Concordia University in Edmonton, Edmonton, Alberta. Now there are other schools, but then these are just the schools with um, high demand. People want to go to these schools. Nigerians, Africans want to go to these schools because they offer quality education, quality research opportunities, and any good thing you can think about. Okay, any good thing you can think about. Now, like I stated earlier, there are important things to note as regards the ongoing discount and promo. The promo runs from October 9th. The promo runs from October 9th to October 13th, which is tomorrow. October 16th, which is tomorrow, rather. The promo is eligible for every January 2024, May 2024, and September 2024 intake. And the relevant documents for the application process includes your international passport, your degree certificate, your degree transcript, your O-level results, and your resume. Any other needed documents based on the requirements from the school, any other requirements or any other documents based on the requirements from the school will be communicated during the process. I'll go over the things to note again. The promo runs from October 9th, which started on the 9th, up until the 16th, which is on Monday. The promo is eligible for every 2024 academic intake, and the documents needed or required for this process is your international passport, your degree certificate, your degree transcript, your O-level results, and your resume. Now, this promo that is ongoing has a promo code, and the promo code can only be accessed by us. So we have to help you run the application process so that the promo can be valid for you. That's the only way the promo can be valid for you. Now, I hope we have all learned a thing or two as regards the study benefits in Atlantic provinces of Canada, which include Newfoundland and Labrador, Nova Scotia, New Brunswick, and Prince Edward Island. Now, if we have any questions, I would like you can unmute your mic and ask questions. And also, if you are interested in starting your application process with us now, today, this you can reach us on either of these phone numbers. You can reach us on Instagram at Jackpot Partners. You can reach us on Twitter at Jackpot Partners, on TikTok at King of Jackpot, on YouTube, Jackpot Chronicles. For more inquiries or questions or more information, you can reach us on either of these platforms. But then, if you are interested in starting your application process today, I'd like you to please send your documents to any of these email addresses that is being displayed on the screen right now. Studyadvisor5 at ilewe.com, studyadvisor2 at ilewe.com, studyadvisor3 at ilewe.com, agentadvisor1 at myjapa.ng. And if you want to book consultation regarding permanent residency applications, please contact studyadvisor8 at ilewe.com. But for those of us that are interested in the 50% discount on application fees to begin your application, please send your documents to either of these email addresses that is being displayed on the screen right now. Thank you very much for being a part of this webinar. And at this point, I would like to entertain any and every question you have. So please, you can unmute your mic and ask your questions. Thank you very much. And I hope that this has been very educative for you all. All right, I'm taking questions now. Please, anybody with questions? All right, if